You are going to descale a pool heater and you're using acid. How do you dilute the acid? What is the ratio and how are you combining it?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Descaling a pool heater
Okay,
using muriatic acid.
okay.
How do you do it? What's the ratio and
So I usually start out probably around a 5-to-1 ratio. You know, anywhere between a 5-to-1 and 10-to-1, basically, as far as how much water to acid, obviously, but depending on how bad the heater is. If I have no idea, then it's basically starting with that. So if I was to fill 5-gallon bucket with 2.5 gallons of water, then I would put in a half gallon or less of muriatic acid. Excuse me. So start with that, and you always add the acid to the water, never the reverse. So I'll just say fill up a bucket for about halfway, then dump in about half the bottle, and then just pretty much put the pump in there and run it through. That's the simplest way to add it. And then if I run it like that, say for a half hour or so, and I'm still having issues and it's not quite cleaning it out, then I'll strengthen it up. And I mean, probably the richest I'll go is a 1-to-1, but it's rare I'll even try that, because at that point, once you get too acidic, then you just start. It tends to do more harm than good, and especially once you get into those higher ratios, then I try to make it a point more to pull the different sensors and whatnot and put plugs in instead, so that once you get really acidic, and it can start eating apart those, where sometimes you find you have to replace like a pressure switch or something else. So just something else to keep in mind.